Hi students, today I am doing the problems from the topic inverse trigonometric functions. Prove that cos inverse of 12 by 13 plus sin inverse of 3 by 5 equal to sin inverse of 56 by 65. Let cos inverse of 12 by 13 equal to alpha. It implies cos alpha equal to 12 by 13. Whenever we have cos alpha, immediately we can find sin alpha. Sin alpha equal to square root of 1 minus cos square alpha equal to square root of 1 minus cos alpha equal to 12 by 13. So 12 by 13 whole square equal to square root of 1 minus 144 by 169. 169 minus 144 by 169 equal to 25 by 169 equal to 5 by 13. Therefore, sin alpha equal to 5 by 13. Now, let sin inverse of 3 by 5 equal to beta. Let sin inverse of 3 by 5 equal to beta. It implies sin beta equal to 3 by 5. Immediately we can find cos beta here. Cos beta formula is square root of 1 minus cos beta equal to square root of 1 minus sin square beta. Square root of 1 minus sin beta equal to 3 by 5. So 9 by 25 equal to square root of 16 by 25 equal to 4 by 5. Now, we have taken cos inverse of 12 by 13 equal to alpha and sin inverse of 3 by 5 equal to beta. Here, we have to prove that the sum of these two equal to sin inverse of 56 by 65. Since first one is alpha and second one is beta, we have to take formula sin of alpha plus beta. Take sin of alpha plus beta. The formula for sin of alpha plus beta is sin alpha into cos beta plus cos alpha into sin beta, which is equal to, clearly sin alpha equal to 5 by 13. So 5 by 13 into cos beta equal to 4 by 5 plus cos alpha equal to 12 by 13 into sin beta equal to 3 by 5. Now 20 by 65 plus 36 by 65, LCM 65. So here you have 20 plus 36 equal to 56 by 65. Therefore, alpha plus beta equal to sin inverse of 56 by 65. Now, alpha equal to cos inverse of 12 by 13 plus beta equal to sin inverse of 3 by 5 equal to sin inverse of 56 by 65. Hence proved. Second problem, prove that tan inverse of 1 by 5 plus tan inverse of 1 by 7 plus tan inverse of 1 by 3 plus tan inverse of 1 by 8 equal to pi by 4. Solution, tan inverse of 1 by 5 plus tan inverse of 1 by 7 plus tan inverse of 1 by 3 plus tan inverse of 1 by 8 equal to, here We have to apply formula tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. For these two we have to apply, and again we have to take these two. The formula for tan inverse x plus tan inverse y equal to tan inverse of x plus y by 1 minus xy. So here it's equal to tan inverse of 1 by 5 plus 1 by 7 upon 1 minus 1 by 5 into 1 by 7. Similarly, same formula should be applied here also. Now plus we have tan inverse of 1 by 3 plus 1 by 8 upon 1 minus 1 by 3 into 1 by 8 equal to tan inverse of LCM 5 into 7 35, 7 plus 5 LCM 35, 35 minus 1 plus tan inverse of LCM 24. Now here 3 8s plus 8 3s upon we have 24 LCM 24 minus 1. 24 cancel. Now it's equal to tan inverse of 7 plus 5 12 by 34 plus tan inverse of 11 by 23. Now here we should apply formula tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y equal to tan inverse of x plus y by here it can be taken as 2 6 2 17s. So it's equal to tan inverse of 6 by 17 plus tan inverse of 11 by 23. Now here LCM equal to 6 by 17 plus 11 by 23 upon we have 1 minus 6 by 17 into 11 by 23 equal to tan inverse of 17 into 23, 6 into 23 plus 11 into 17 upon we have 17 into 23 LCM 17 into 23 minus 66. Then here we have 23 into 6 tan inverse of it's equal to 138 plus 187 upon we have 17 into 23 391 minus 66. So 391 minus 66 equal to tan inverse of 325 upon 325. Cancel. Tan inverse of 1. We know that tan inverse of 1 equal to pi by 4. Hence proved. Prove that tan inverse of root x equal to half into cos inverse of 1 minus x by 1 plus x. X belongs to the closed interval 0 to 1. Solution. We know that 1 minus tan square theta by 1 plus tan square theta equal to cos 2 theta. Here, in the place of x, we should have tan square theta here. Then it becomes cos 2 theta. For that, here we have to take x equal to tan square theta. Put x equal to tan square theta. Then tan theta equal to root x. It implies theta equal to tan inverse of root x. It implies theta equal to tan inverse of root x. Now take half into RHS equal to half into cos inverse of 1 minus root x whole square upon 1 plus root x whole square, or take x equal to tan square theta directly. So here root x equal to tan theta. So half into cos inverse of 1 minus root x equal to tan theta. So tan square theta 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta equal to half into cos inverse of, we have 1 minus tan square theta by 1 plus tan square theta equal to cos 2 theta. So it implies it's equal to cos inverse of cos 2 theta equal to half into 2 theta. So equal to theta. Theta equal to tan inverse of root x. Therefore, tan inverse of root x equal to LHS. Hence proved. Fourth problem, prove that tan inverse of square root of 1 plus x plus minus square root of 1 minus x upon square root of 1 plus x plus square root of 1 minus x equal to pi by 4 minus 1 by 2 into cos inverse of x. Here the condition is 0 less than x less than 1. Solution. Put x equal to cos 2 theta. Whenever you have square root of 1 plus x minus square root of 1 minus x, put x equal to cos 2 theta. Put x equal to cos 2 theta. Then it becomes tan inverse of square root of 1 plus cos 2 theta minus square root of 1 minus cos 2 theta upon square root of 1 plus cos 2 theta plus square root of 1 minus cos 2 theta. Now the formula for 1 plus cos 2 theta equal to 2 cos square theta. So tan inverse of square root of 2 cos square theta minus square root of 2 sin square theta upon 1 plus cos 2 theta equal to 2 cos square theta plus square root of 2 sin square theta equal to tan inverse of square root of 2 cos square theta equal to root 2 cos theta minus root 2 sin theta upon root 2 into cos theta plus root 2 into sin theta. Now in the numerator and denominator take root 2 common here. So tan inverse of root 2 take common. Then it becomes cos theta minus sin theta by root 2 into cos theta plus sin theta. root to cancel. Then it's equal to tan inverse of, now we have to convert this one completely in terms of tan. For that, divide numerator and denominator by cos theta here. So cos theta minus sin theta by cos theta upon cos theta plus sin theta by cos theta equal to tan inverse of cos theta by cos theta equal to 1 minus sin theta by cos theta equal to tan theta upon cos theta by cos theta equal to 1 plus sin theta by cos theta equal to tan theta. Now this can be written as tan inverse of tan of pi by 4 minus theta equal to pi by 4 minus theta. Here x equal to, we have cos 2 theta. It's given that very clearly 0 less than x less than 1. 0 less than x less than 1. X equal to cos 2 theta. So 0 less than cos 2 theta less than 1. It implies cos inverse of 1 is 0 less than 2 theta less than pi by 2. Then it implies divide by 2. We have 0 less than theta less than pi by 4. Then we have to verify that pi by 4 minus theta. Now from this we can say that 0 greater than minus theta greater than minus pi by 4. Add pi by 4 now. Pi by 4 greater than pi by 4 minus theta greater than 0. So it implies 0 less than pi by 4 minus theta less than pi by 4. Clearly pi by 4 minus theta lies in the open interval 0 to pi by 4. So we can take 2 theta equal to cos inverse x. So here pi by 4 minus 2 theta equal to here cos inverse x. So theta equal to 1 by 2 into cos inverse x. Hence proved. Solve the equation 2 tan inverse of cos x equal to tan inverse of 2 cosecant x. Solution. Given equation is 2 tan inverse of cos x equal to tan inverse of 2 cosecant x. The formula for 2 tan inverse y equal to tan inverse of 2y by 1 minus y square. So it can be taken as tan inverse of 2 cos x upon 1 minus cos square x. In the place of y we have cos x. So tan inverse of 2 cos x by 1 minus cos square x equal to tan inverse of 2 by sin x. So it's equal to, we say that 2 cos x by 1 minus cos square x equal to 2 by sin x. Then we have 1 minus cos square x equal to sin square x. So it implies 2 cos x by sin square x equal to 2 by sin x. 2 cancel. Then cot x equal to 1. It implies equal to cot pi by 4. Therefore, the value of x equal to pi by 4. Solve the equation sin inverse of 1 minus x minus 2 sin inverse x equal to pi by 2. Here we have to find the value of x. Given that sin inverse of 1 minus x equal to pi by 2 plus 2 sin inverse x. Now apply sin on both sides. If you apply sin of sin inverse of 1 minus x equal to sin of pi by 2 plus 2 sin inverse x, it's equal to sin of sin inverse of 1 minus x equal to 1 minus x equal to sin of 90 plus alpha. Sin of 90 plus alpha equal to cos alpha. So that it's equal to cos of 2 sin inverse x. Now this can be written as 1 minus x equal to cos inverse of 2 sin inverse x is always equal to cos inverse of 1 minus 2x square. Put x equal to sin alpha. We get cos inverse of 1 minus 2x square equal to 2 sin inverse of x. So this can be written as cos inverse of 1 minus 2x square. So that it's equal to 1 minus x equal to 1 minus 2x square. 1 cancel. Then it implies we have 2x square minus x equal to 0. X common, 2x minus 1 equal to 0. Therefore, x equal to 0 or 1 by 2. Now, we have to verify whether the value x equal to 0 satisfies the given equation or not. And we have to verify whether x equal to 1 by 2 satisfied the given equation or not. So, put x equal to 1 by 2 in the given equation. Sin inverse of 1 minus x minus 2 sin inverse x equal to pi by 2. X equal to 1 by 2. Then we get sin inverse of 1 by 2 minus 2 into sin inverse of 1 by 2 equal to pi by 2. Sin 30, 1 by 2. So pi by 6 minus 2 into pi by 6 equal to pi by 2. So here minus pi by 6 is not equal to pi by 2. So that x equal to 1 by 2 is not a root of the given equation. Therefore, x equal to 1 by 2 is not a root of the given equation. Now we have to verify whether x equal to 0 satisfied or not. Sin inverse of 1 pi by 2 minus 2 into sin inverse of 0. So 0. So pi by 2 equal to pi by 2. Therefore, x equal to 0 is the root of the given equation. If cos inverse x plus cos inverse y plus cos inverse of z equal to pi, prove that x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xyz equal to 1. To prove this, let cos inverse of x equal to alpha. It implies x equal to cos alpha. Whenever we have cos alpha, immediately we can find sin alpha. Sin alpha equal to square root of 1 minus cos square alpha equal to square root of 1 minus x square. Similarly, take cos inverse of y equal to beta. It implies y equal to cos beta. Therefore, sin beta equal to square root of 1 minus cos square beta equal to square root of 1 minus, here cos beta equal to y. So, y square. Now, take cos inverse of z equal to gamma now. Cos inverse of z equal to gamma. It implies cos gamma equal to z. Then sin gamma equal to square root of 1 minus cos square gamma equal to square root of 1 minus z square. Now, we have cos inverse x plus cos inverse y plus cos inverse of z equal to pi. It implies alpha plus beta plus gamma equal to pi. It implies we have alpha plus beta equal to pi minus gamma. Now, we have to prove that x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xyz equal to 1. To prove this, apply cos on both sides. So, cos of alpha plus beta equal to cos of pi minus gamma. It implies cos of alpha plus beta formula, cos alpha into cos beta minus sin alpha into sin beta equal to cos of 180 minus gamma equal to minus cos gamma. Now, cos alpha equal to x into cos beta equal to y minus sin alpha equal to, we have square root of 1 minus x square into sin beta equal to square root of 1 minus y square equal to minus cos gamma equal to z. So, minus z. Therefore, now write minus z from RHS to LHS. So, xy plus z equal to, write square root of 1 minus x square into root of 1 minus y square from LHS to RHS. Then it becomes root of 1 minus x square into root of 1 minus y square. Squaring on both sides. Then we get xy plus z whole square equal to root of 1 minus x square into root of 1 minus y square whole square. Then it's equal to xy plus z whole square equal to x square y square plus z square plus 2xyz equal to root a whole square a. So, equal to 1 minus x square into 1 minus y square. It implies x square y square plus z square plus 2xyz equal to 1 into 1 minus y square equal to 1 minus y square minus x square into 1 minus y square minus x square plus x square y square. So, x square y square cancel. Then minus x square minus y square, write from RHS to LHS. Then it becomes x square plus y square plus 2xyz equal to 1. Hence proved. Plus z square also.